Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak here, Mr. MannyTendoWolverine. You guys are around George's channel on my social media groups such as Twitter, Instagram, AKX, and of course BShootBrighty and Reddit and all that other good stuff too. And you guys really care about myself, like, care, comment, and hit the bell notification. Really like myself. You truly give a rat's ass about my actual content that I do here on this social media platform, such as besides YouTube. Please subscribe. Fellow awesome main subscribers that are always watching me all the time. Hopefully you are. And of course everyone else in there. Random viewers or brand new people that are just watching me for the first time. If you just happen to stumble upon this channel. Random people, random humans, random just randomized YouTube users and anyone else in between. And of course, last but not least, people that aren't subscribed. And of course, this random audience out there. Anyways, I know this is like 2 days old or 2.5 days old by the time you guys see it. It was like 8 or 10 hours ago when I last saw it. Well, I didn't even see it at all here when I saw it posted. I didn't watch the video. And you can not misconstrue my words here. But it said the Amazing Digital Circus. I thought they went to episode 6. So I guess I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a stupid commercial advertisement thing that I watched first, and then it was episode 5, so I miscalculated the numbers. My bad, my mistake, honest fucking mistake here. So I know that was probably from way late last year, October, November, December last year, 2024. So without further ado, not only do I have 1, 2, or 3, I got 4 other internet news stories I'm going to be talking about, so stay on to look out for that at the end of the video, and I'll get to thoughts, views, opinions, speculations, all the good stuff. Yeah, it's only a minute and a half, so minute and 16 seconds or 15 seconds. So, not that much to go with. The only thing I know is going to have something to do with one of these 2 things. I think it's going to have something to do with them going back to the Spundy things, Spuddies or Spundies. Fake restaurant, fast food chain again. Or it has something to do playing with a baseball game. Or it's going to have something to do with mystery detective works. One of those 3. I don't know. Other than that, there was another like indie cartoon that came out. I don't think I'm going to be reacting to it though, because I'll probably get not like a community guideline strip, but probably like a age restriction on it or whatever, because I already watched all the 3 episodes for myself. It's funny because it takes place in 2024, 2025, but it has a late 80s, late 90s, or early 2000s style of like animation, like Japanese animation. Old school anime. It looks like if any of you guys have watched the Adult Swim in the early or mid-late 2000s, like Shin-Chan, it's kind of like that, but I think it's called Punch Forever. I wanted to react to it, but I really don't want to get an age restriction on it, because that looks like some shit I could probably get an age restriction on, and I really don't want to risk my channel on that either. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's the only guesses I have of what it's going to be about. So, let's just jump into it head first. It's probably going to be wild. I haven't know what the fuck is going to go down. One thing I know, I think is in June 18th or 19th. So,
oh, thank God you're here. I forgot to make a trailer for the next episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. And my flight to Copper 9 leaves in 5 minutes. I need you to handle this one for me, buddy.
Coming to a theater nearby. The next episode of the Great Gaskell's District episode of the Great Amazing Circus is coming now.
The gang find themselves faced with a challenge. Challenge? They goes in the hole and throweth lifesavers down. What is this?
Careful, 101 views.
Green man writing a cringy musicalele about regatta in only 3 days.
Wait, what does he say about me?
What, you think I can make any sense out of this garbage?
101
I don't know. Sometimes there's logic in this nonsense.
The motion picture that's ever created.
Audio Jungle. Well,
June 20th.
Stay tuned for the episode, I guess.
That was awful.
Does anyone have bus fare? I want to go home to my wife and kids now, please.
Oh, is that the dude from that one episode? Real quick, before I get into thoughts, views, opinions, speculations, and using takes and all that. Was it the one from episode 3 or 4? That guy that gets like really super depressed inside, and he's talking about the Halloween episode that came out a while back. And it was like in July or August last year. June, July, August. I don't know. And then like Pomni and King, they took the freaking real extra scary, challenging route of that freaking scary ass funhouse. And then the other 3, like Jax, your name. Yeah, Ragatha, Jax, and I forget the other girl's name, man. It's not Zubul, but the other one. Oh, man, the one that has all 3 of those creepy ass looking mask things. Comedy, tragedy, mask. And they take the, like, easier story mode or whatever of that challenge, mission, whatever it's called. What level that universe are supposed to be, like, participating in. I don't know. Whatever mission they're doing on that day. I don't know. It sounds like the same guy. Probably is. So I'll see you guys in a quick sec. Hold on. Okay, so thoughts, views, opinions, speculation, takes, vibes, and what I feel about it. My viewpoint. I'll say is this. Oh my god, I have so many questions, man. You guys probably couldn't hear me when I say earlier about it. Is this like, this is gonna be an episode where Palmer's like the female version of President of the United States, but in this parallel universe? I don't know. It could be. I don't know what the pliers were supposed to like represent or something. It was like, it's a physical challenge they're gonna have to go through. I'm not sure. That shit's up in the air for me. I have no idea what's gonna be in this episode. They did show a little bit of them playing baseball or softball, so I was kind of right about that. So there's that. Because I remember when they were showing the little post they had on Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube, the community post, they showed something of having like baseball uniforms. And they had the little short stock, like the little hats and the little baseball caps and gloves and their freaking bats that they used to swing to hit the shit out of the freaking ball. So there's that. And the last 3 things I'll say about it is that you scared the little freaking... Now we know what Kane's kryptonite, his weakness is, which I'm not even going to shit on him for that, because I hate the fuck out of spiders too. You know he's scared of fucking spiders and creepy crawly shit. I don't like creepy crawly shit either. Thank God I was not born and raised in Australia, New Zealand. No offense to any Aussies or New Zealanders that live out there. I'm just saying. Woo! Thank Jesus. They're not that freaking huge out here. I mean, I'll see a spider like maybe once or twice out the year. Most of the things I'll see out here in this desert out here, where I live at, in Vegas. Oh, man. It's either going to be like, God forbid, because there's scorpions once in a while, but it's not around this area where I live at. When I first lived here, the first 5-6 years, there were scorpions like once every week or 2 or a month, at least. It was dangerous as fuck around that area too. It was real low poverty-stricken ghetto hood projects areas. I don't live around that area anymore either. I haven't lived around that spot since like in 2005 or 2006. So like, I gotta do the math in my head. Hold on. 18, 19, 20 years plus. Thank God. I pray to God I never look back in those areas again. The scorpions and another thing I'm trying to think. And the ones in Arizona are worse because they have those giant ass centipedes that are out there. And thank God I've never run into those. I guess the little praying mantis things too. Those ugly little creepy crawly motherfuckers. Ugh. Disgusting. Anyways, getting back to this here. This episode trailer. Not the full episode. It's probably going to be 23, 26, 28 minutes usually. That's how long the episode is, but I always put it on 2.25 so it goes a little bit quicker, so I don't waste your guys' complete time. I will say this. Oof. Oh man. I wonder what it's gonna be about, like with the lesson of the day, like who's the main character gonna be in the spotlight? Because we've already had like episodes for like, what's it called? The whole origin, not whole origin story, but like the first new character that came in there into the world of the digital circus was Pomni already. That was episode 1, and then episode 2 had something to do with oh yeah, Pomni's feeling getting hurt real bad because she couldn't take the NPCs back to the digital circus clubhouse again anymore, which sucks. I guess 2 episodes are mainly about Pomni. And then episode 3, I forgot what episode 3 was even about. I wish I did. And episode 4 had to do with King or Empire. He got a little bit of backstory lore about that one. I don't remember what fucking episode 3 was. And then episode 5 is more the focus on the... I keep forgetting her name. It's not fucking... What's it called? Zubul. Because Zubal's the one that's supposed to be like... The one that looks like a jigsaw puzzle and like Lego pieces or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be about her or the masked character girl. I keep forgetting her name. I want to call her Ribbon, but it's not Ribbon. It's something else. I haven't gotten nothing about Ragatha yet. I haven't been a full episode of Zubul or Jax yet. Or on Kane yet. I don't know if there's ever going to be a pure episode on Kane only. That'd be weird. So it could be any of those. So they'll probably go to 8, 9, 10 episodes at the most. I don't know. Or just the bubble itself. But I think that one was just made into that universe. That VR universe of Digital Circus. I don't think that was a real person behind that's stuck in an AR, VR like universe of Digital Circus. I don't know. And then I saw one of the comments section, like, not on this thing, but like when I saw somebody else do a reaction video with it, was a VTuber chick that did a reaction to it. Somebody said that it was from like this, it wasn't even from the 90s, it was actually from the 1940s or 50s, a really super old book. Is called like, I Can't Speak, Therefore I Must Scream. It was from like this horror like thing they made years later in the 90s, like a horror comic book thing. I don't know if that's true or not, but it looks like there's certain similarities. I don't know if I remember to leave the Wikipedia like description down below. That's what Digital Circus was based off of. But God forbid if it was. That means they're living in some scary ass torture chamber with this thing, this AI, which is supposed to be a replacement. I guess the character that Kane's playing, he's the AI that's out of control. He keeps them there forever because of the last 5, 6 human beings left of humanity that they actually like suffered like a fallout nuclear explosion, atomic bomb disaster. Just crazy. That's insane. Super insane as fuck. No. But they had different names to them though. It's a little different. Last final 2 things I'll say is this. I don't want to take up your guys' time too much. Is that, man, the way they were showing it, they made it look like it was some 1940s, 50s, 60s style, like old school animation where it was like it was kind of fizzling out, like particle effects, or like sprinkled out all over the place, like if the film wanted to get burned or something while it was recording. That's the weird part about it. I didn't understand that shit, but I guess the style they were going for. There wasn't no music this time either. It's kind of weird. The only one I didn't hear talk that much was the sad one, the little like ribbon girl chick, the one with the happy sad mask face. And Kinger didn't talk. Jackson didn't talk. And the only one I heard talk were like Pomni and like Ragatha. And of course Kane in the background getting scared as fuck over the little bug insect thing, which I don't blame him for once again. Besides thunder and lightning and other shit that scares the fuck out of me. That's one of the 10 things in this world. It scared the living shit out of my freaking soul. Oh, and this has nothing to do with the Digital Circus, but I heard some other real crazy news. I hope this shit isn't true. I pray to God this shit is not true, but man. I don't even know if I should say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. But I'm not sure if this is a real thing or not, but I don't even pay for YouTube, but it's like YouTube advertisement. Even if you're paying YouTube Premium, it still shows you the fucking commercial advertisement bullshit. That's stupid as hell. Why are you paying $20, $40, $50 a month for it? They're going to give you commercial ads on the YouTube Premium deals. That makes no freaking gosh dang sense. My God. YouTube and Google are just getting more and more rid of your fucking money as the years go by. It's disgusting ass. Extremely disgusting practice, in my opinion. So let's get into the real quick news. I'll see you guys in a quick second. Let me, real quick time second. I will squeeze you guys faster than lightning. Okay, so I'm back now. I know it's like almost a half hour for me, but for you guys, that'll be just like literally a millisecond. So this is on YouTube to display more ads for premium light subscription. This came from G-Snacks or G-Hacks. You know, G-Hacks.com. I got to credit to the person who made this article. Agency Jax. YouTube Premium Light subscribers were receiving emails for Google informing them about the change. Streaming services will increase the ads that the members on the platform. I'm just going to read the first 2-3 paragraphs, and that's it. You guys can read the rest on your own. Links to all 4 of these news stories, articles, and description box below if you want to check it out your own self. Sorry, it's a little hot in this freaking house, so so I'm pulling my shirt back a little bit. It's crazy. It's barely 89 degrees, not even 110 yet. It already feels warm, but let's move on. March 2025, Google announced it was resurrecting YouTube Premium Lite after killing the cheaper plan, or unreliable plan in 2023. The new plan was initially available in selected countries: United States, Australia, Thailand, and Germany. Google expanded YouTube Premium Lite for the following regions in April 2025: Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Canada, and Great Britain. YouTube Premium Lite costs $7.99 a month in the United States over here, and the UK over there, I guess, and $6.99 on Euro pounds a month per Europe. It lacks few options that YouTube Premium tier boasts, including the ability to download videos offering online playback, play videos in the background, and ad-free music and music videos. I haven't given a shit about music videos since 2009 when I first woke up to a lot of the evil, disgusting Freemason Illuminati stuff that controls this world. I stopped giving a fuck about that by the time I hit 20, but let's move on. You guys can like it if you want, but I'm just saying, it's a lot of brainwashed bullshit that goes into that. And a lot of younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha especially, they're going to be doomed big time if they don't wake up to that shit. And it's really more about maturity, growing up older, I guess. Some people are old ass people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s still believe in politics, which is real sad. Well, let's move on. Whole other debate for another video I'm probably never going to do. Let's continue on. The only real feature that subscribers get is fewer ads in certain videos, but now things are changing. Not for the better either. I know a lot of this is all from last week, so this is really super old ass news now. Not trying to get into politics, but I still want to talk a tiny. I'm going to put my 2 fucking cents in this bitch. This comes from Yahoo Finance. Got a credit card due to the person who made this. And who it was. Oh, Ian Mount. It's a weird last name, Mount. Elon Musk's apology as Mr. Trump is making investors happier than the U.S.-China trade framework. So just really quick, I'm not going to get the whole story in this bitch. The framework is a trade use announcing the United States and China. After 2 days of negotiation, London did a little bit to excite investors, as it appears more likely to return to the previous agreement that a breakthrough. Mr. Elon Musk, quote, regrets about his post regarding Mr. Trump is definitely a different story. Stocks in Asia rose, however, Europe and slipped in the United States. Yada yada. A long story short, here's the one they call, oh, he's in the Mr. Epstein files and shit like that. Jay Epstein, you know who that is? I'm not even going to tell you who the fuck that is, because you need to really shut this video down. I don't want that shit to happen. Fuck that mess. I'm trying to stay away from that noise. You know, so there's a little bit of truth to that. I think it's in the whole contempt has conspiracy theory stuff. You know, I'm way bigger than that mess. It's like I said before, I don't care if people are Democrats, Republicans, I don't care a shit about that. To me, that's just a fucking bullshit ass solution that doesn't exist. There is beliefs, ideologies, face, and all these other things that go with it. A lot of emotions that get fucking heated up and tense, especially what happened fucking last week and the week before last week. Jesus, man. It was a fucking little mini civil war zone. What's going on in LA? Oh, Jesus freaking Christ, man. And it wasn't that bad over here where I live at. I'm not going to say where exactly. I'm not trying to dox myself IRL. You just know I live out here in Vegas. And it's like 8-9 million people in this freaking place. So luckily I'm a needle in a haystack. But so I want to defend anybody on 4chan or Reddit, because I know they're very, very good at fucking finding people IRL. I don't want that shit. Other than, you know, I'm not a big, giant, super famous person, but even from that, I don't want to piss off the wrong person either. All I'll say is this, man, it is a shithole war zone that's probably going to happen. I don't know if we're going to make it to my personal opinion, Agenda 2030, and everything's just going to get completely locked down. And it'll probably be like the real life movies. It won't be a fake fictional fantasy. It'll probably be like, even though I feel like it might be 2050 more than 2030, right? Like be like real life Wall-E from the Disney movie, or the Ready Player One series. Like, if any of you guys remember Ready Player One, it came out in 2017 a while ago. It was showing how life was going to be in 2041 or 2045. Extremely depressing and sad. That's probably what's gonna possibly, not exactly, but possibly what's gonna be like that in real life. Even though there's only one state in Ohio, out of all places. No offense to any of my people that live out in Ohio. So I wasn't that far when I still stayed in New York. I was right around the corner where Ohio was at. No, that was when I was born and raised in Harlem first, and then I moved up to upstate New York, and then after that I moved to Vegas. Long ass story, man. Getting into that, because that personal, private stuff. How many of you guys know about me? I'm just saying, just putting it out there. It's for my family to know. It's nobody else to find out. I'm just saying. And then after that, like, it's the third movie I'm trying to think of. Maybe the Blade Runner movie. Who knows? God forbid if it ends up being like that. Because the one they did the remake, remaster, or modernization for that, the one that had Harrison Ford is way, way older than I was. He's like 86, 91, 92 years old. That dude's old enough to be my great grandfather. It's crazy he's still alive. I'm glad he is, too. It's cool ass fucking dude. I mean, I don't know my realm, but I just liked him for his movies from back in the day and the stuff he does now. Whew. Scary, fucked up future we're getting into, man. That's all I know. At least one good news thing here, at least. And I really wanted to make this into a separate video, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Because Mortal Kombat 2 has, quote, Avengers Endgame hype, but writer says come cosmic news. Some Will Herring, and that was from last week Monday, but I still want to read a little bit of it. It says Mortal Kombat 2, I don't know, this stupid advertisements, isn't there? Alright. 2 heads theaters October 24th, this year, 2025. I thought it was in August. They pushed it all the way to October? That sucks. Oh well. According to the writer Jeremy Slater, fans are also in for a ride on par with Avengers Endgames. Sister says test screenings feel like the Endgame. In a recent interview, Mortal Kombat 2 screenwriter Jeremy Slater described the experience of watching the film with fans, at least test screenings, as one of the greatest moments of his life. According to Slater, Mortal Kombat fans were reacting to the sequel the same way Marvel fans react to the Avengers Endgame. There's that. Sister, a self-proclaimed hardcore Mortal Kombat gamer since childhood, said that Slater, I keep saying sister in the way, being a part of the movie is, quote, and getting to hang out with the set with characters like Raiden, however you say it, Kitana, and Baraka was surreal. There's a picture on here besides this dude. The dude that's playing those from the Boys show on Amazon, The Boys. The Carl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage now. It's pretty wild. One that plays Kitana, though, that was cool as fuck. I wish they would have made her outfit blue or green. A little bit more accurate. At least they got these right here. Little sword blade things, right? Oh, I'm glad they got that the right way. And their little, like, her freaking gloves and her armor. Her gloves, armor gloves. That's the two things they got right there. And a little silver necklace part that shows her chest. Even though she has way more nicer boobas, IRL. In the games, she does. So I'm hoping, fingers fucking crossed, this shit is awoke. It's not SJW, it's not freaking all preachy, and it's not girl boss bullshit, and it's not fucking flaked and pepper flaked with bullshit ass freaking IRL politics. I hope it's just a good ass time. I'm praying it is. And a little bit more sad news. Well, actually, no, this one's a super extra sad news, but ironically, no, this dude, one person lived out of this thing. It's a little bit more sad, tragic news. I'm not going to get too much into it because I know YouTube will ban this freaking video if I get too deep into it, because this is some bullshit mainstream media thing like CNN or Fox, or Sky News, BBC. They're allowed to talk about it. So I'm not a news channel, corporation entity. I'm not a freaking Wall Street, freaking old shitty New York Times dinosaur media news, so I can't talk about it, sadly. I'll just say real fast thoughts on it, real folks. There's more than 240 people unalived in Grand Theft Auto and Minecraft, as they say, even though it was real life. I gotta say it like that. And one survivor after Indian air crash in Ahmedabad. I don't know how to say that. It says, a quote, a London-bound Air Indian passenger jet crashed in the Indians' residential area at Ahmedabad shortly after. I don't know how to speak Punjabi. I'm sorry, guys, for any West Indian Arabic people. I don't know how to speak Pakistani or any of that shit. Killing more than 250 people, 40 people on board on freaking video games, even though it was real life, sadly. And others on the ground, one of India's worst airline disasters in decades. Officials said 1 passenger survived. And it's crazy ass shit too. Probably gonna have to censor that part. The dude was in the hospital too. They showed him right there. It's crazy, man. And it's insane. I'm not showing the picture where he was at. Sad shit though, man. Real super sad shit. Godspeed. Hopefully that dude is able to go back home and do his family duties. And a little bit, not super funny, exciting, just weird out of the blue, nowhere news. I haven't talked about this fool in the longest time. It was another one I had about an article about Justin Bieber's. Oh, he's not fucking around with the paparazzi. He wants to kick somebody's ass in the paparazzi, but decided not to talk about it. And this one was funny. So, oh man, he's not going by A anymore either. I heard he's going by his older name again, Mr. Kanye West, aka Mr. West. Yeezy. The man, the myth, the OG legend, even though he's extremely problematic and really super controversial. Now he supports all the Yahtzee shit, and he supports a lot of other really, really actual R-word super ultra supremacist motherfuckers that are out there. He's not even fucking around with that anymore. He's just out in the open, supporting fools that really hate people's skin color, skin tone. It's crazy because he's black too. But I don't know, he could be a clone or a Freemason, so I'm not surprised. So this comes from the Sun UK. Should be, yeah. Sun UK? Yep, there it is. Mr. West, aka Kanye West, essentially crashes Diddy's you-know-what, can't say, trial because storms out after being banished to overflowing room. After the jury was dismissed for the weekend, the judge moved to remove a juror. This comes from, can't say that name, Salas Rodriguez, I'll say that. Because it's a small hat people and stuff. And I don't want to sound anti-Semitic either, God forbid. And there he goes. That was him right there. He just walks in and walks out like there's no reason. I heard another one was 4 or 5 weeks ago. I know it was from a while back. I think I talked about it a tiny bit. I didn't make a video on it, but the dude that was on the Kick streamer, there's no whole lot red pill thing. Drama is on Sports Key and Dexter. I haven't done any videos on those things since probably February or March. But the Sneeko dude, he was in an interview with Piers Morgan, and him and Kanye West were talking to the Piers Morgan dude. And he just gets up after 15, 20 minutes because he gets pissed off of his Instagram thing. I talked about that already, but I never made a full video on it. I'm just going to do the first 3 paragraph sentences, and then I'll be done with the video. It says, embattled rapper Mr. Kanye West crashed out to Mr. Sean Diddy Combs' federal trial on Friday, which was 3 days ago by the time you guys see this, not 2. Quickly stormed out of the courthouse after reportedly being banished with arrest. Mr. West, who wore an all-white denim outfit and dark sunglasses, caused a frenzy outside the United States District Courthouse in Manhattan, aka New York City. Everyone knows what the fuck that is, unless they've lived under a rock their whole life. Let's move on. When he arrived in a blacked-out Maybach at around 11:20 a.m. There's the pictures there. It's fucking real, unless it's a publicity, so I don't know. A pair of security guards escorted Mr. West to the courthouse entrance as the air falls on rapper hands with the members of the public. Mr. Combs' son, Christian Combs, met West at the main entrance of the courthouse, and video shows two embracing before they headed back into the security check-in. When asked about the reports if he was attending to support Mr. Combs, Mr. West nodded yes, he's supporting the hell out of this fool. According to ABC affiliate WABC-NY. However, West quickly exited the courthouse just 40 minutes after he and his security team were reportedly banished to an overflow room on the 23rd floor to watch the trial. I don't know. Dude's probably doing a publicity stunt. I really don't fucking care. It is what it is. He's supporting the fuck out of this dude. I'm not surprised. He's gonna do it because I don't know who wants the 15 minutes of fame back again. He wants to be back into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a super 2 squirts and a piss of fucking goddamn shit. Well, this fool does. Dude's probably sold out his soul to the devil, in my opinion. And a massive amounts of opinions. Even though this is really, really old school. This are 2 old school conspiracy theory channels. I don't know if they're still around anymore. There was a dude named the Black Child Reloader and Black Child Rematrix. And another dude, I think it's called Unplug Him. And then there's a third black dude, his name was, what was it called? Days of No. They did a lot of old school exposed videos about him selling out, him doing a lot of Masonic, Freemason, World Order, freaking Illuminati symbolism and all that shit. He's been exposed a billion times already. So it's nothing new. I used to like him before. I was still brainwashed a lot of that shit before. And thank God I woke up by the time I was like 20 years old. I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck about this fool anymore. And a lot of the rap and hip hop, mainstream media, music, and movies, I stopped. I wiped my fucking hands clean with that shit afterwards. I didn't give a rat's fucking ass. My mainstream media, what they do all the time. And then years later, the whole thing about P. Diddy comes out. I've heard about years and years ago. 2009, 2010. When it was okay to talk about this stuff on YouTube. Nowadays, they just think you're a crazy loony. It's funny because on TikTok and the other place, I think Twitch, you can talk about that shit as much as you want and won't get in trouble over there. But for some reason, YouTube will think it's misinformation or it's disinformation. So fucking. So that's why I was talking about the end of this video at the beginning. I don't know. He's probably doing it so he wants more of that crazy ass, insane, fucking problematic, fuck up negative energy, negative attention that he wants. I don't give a fuck whether he wants it or not. The dude has millions of dollars. I wonder if he's doing it because of the freak off shit parties. I don't know. He probably went in there with them and probably saw a lot of nasty, fucked up, evil shit that was going on in there. Like all the orgasms and stuff that was going on, allegedly. All this other allegedliness. Even if there are grown ass people doing what grown ass other people, it's still a fucking evil, satanic fucking sin. It's no good. I mean, it's even extra evil or what was under his child. It's way extra worse. Jesus, God have mercy on these people's soul. They're probably going to burn in hell for the rest of their life after they're done with this life, in my opinion. Because there's no way Yahshua Hashem, Jesus, true God, Holy Spirit, is letting them in those gates of heaven. There's no way in God's earth that's happening, in my opinion. And this is all I'm going to say for now. I'm out of here. Peace out. Late and goodbye. See you on the flip side. No outro today. Talk to you guys soon. Stay exercise cautious. Stay more to conscious. I'll talk to you guys next time. Take it easy. Goodbye. I'm out. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys in the next future one. See you soon. And stay tuned for more future reaction videos on the way. Take it easy, everyone. Goodbye.